Well, greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to today's bonus upload. Before we get into it, though, a couple links. As you know, I rely on Patreon, PayPal, and my merch to help the channel to continue to grow and go. The links to Patreon and PayPal are in the description below. My merch is displayed directly under the video. Also, Dogman Frightening Encounters, Volume 1, 2, and 3, the audiobook versions. They were written and researched by Tom Lyons, narrated and produced by me, Jeffrey Nat'L. Those audiobooks are available on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, the links to which are also in the description as well. And finally, last but definitely not least, if you'd really like to help support this channel to continue to grow and go, simply subscribe, click the like button, and please leave a comment. It really does help. And it matters. And now, everyone, I have taken far too much of your time. Let's get on with today's bonus, shall we? All right, guys, today's bonus upload is a video from a subscriber. He has been on our show discussing an encounter he had on some Native American lands and an encounter that he had behind his grandfather's house, who ironically enough worked for the Pentagon. Now, this experience he had happened in a state park in Arizona. Now, funny thing about the experience is that when they pulled in, they got their campsite set and went around talking. He had brought some cameras with him and stuff, and him and his wife were talking to a state park ranger. And the ranger or the wife brought up the fact that the cameras, hey, you got some cameras. And the wife said, yeah, he really wants to try and find a creature called the Dogman. And the ranger's face was kind of odd. So some time goes by and there's some like nondescript vehicles come in, and the subscriber, Bo, asked, hey, who are these guys? And these are federal rangers. What? And the ranger says, yeah, we've not had them here ever. That's weird. Now, this is like an hour and a half maybe after the statement was made to the other ranger about Bo wanting to take some videos in search of Dogman. So then he sets up his camera and he gets some weird footage. Very strange footage. You actually can see a cryptid, a Dogman, what I believe a Dogman and what Bo believes to be a Dogman, right off. It's large. It's behind a large rock in a tree. And it's about 8 minutes long. And I've had the video. I've shared it once before. But I sat here and I watched this video on my computer. So if you have a computer and, you watch the video on your phone like the majority of us do, watch it on your computer this time and blow the screen up and look from 3 to 6 minutes in between there, and you will see something that I didn't catch first off. And I went through the comment section, and I don't think anyone else caught first off. But there is something that, well, you'll see. So here is that video, and please try and watch it on your computer. If you can't, just watch it on your phone, but really pay attention.
We were able to figure out the location. I know my finger is blurry, but I don't care. Excuse the finger. But what's most important is this tree that's going at an angle. This is that angled tree that was in the photo. So I'm going to show you. It is There's quite a ways up there. Moving, moving, moving. Perfect. This is where it was. This is where the thing was. So I did some. My wife took some photos of me up there. Now I'm 205 pounds, 5'9". So to give you a reference to how big the item is, or item, creature, that I squatted down trying to see if something was squatting, trying to make the size as small as possible and seeing how much space I would take. Like I said, I'm 200 pounds plus and I'm 5'9". Okay, so I want to give you guys just a real quick explanation of what we saw. So the night that we were there, we were looking through the night vision, and I was looking for critters to see and test how powerful my night vision is. And so as I was scanning the hill, there's like a large hill that's right attached to the camp, and I hit this thing and I didn't expect it, but I wasn't thinking like cryptid or anything like that because I was warned by the rangers that there was a mountain lion and a black bear that live in the general area. So at first I was a little concerned that it was a mountain lion watching us. I did take my spotlight and the thing disappeared. Like it wasn't there. Like literally it's there and then I hit it. There's nothing. That was really weird to me. I then went to the spot where you can see me. I set up a trail cam, and the weird thing is, the trail cam got the laser was hitting some kind of movement and going off, pointed in that area, and it was there all night. I went and did this the next morning, and it got hits all night long, over and over again. I did use the um, device. It's a T21 for the trail camera, and then it's a G Thunder night vision is what we were using, and it did see it again in the same spot. But when I took the spotlight to it, it wasn't there. But the other thing that's kind of creepy is it was totally dead silent. Dead silent. You could hear a bird chirp or nothing. Like, and I don't know if that's normal for the area because it's heavily camped. It's not like a few campsites here and there. We're talking about 70 campsites altogether. So this is not like there's a lot of people. And so I thought maybe that's because of the animals are scared of the people. I don't know. The dogs are just absolutely going crazy all night for some reason, but that doesn't really mean anything. And then the other thing that's really weird is my wife made a joke to one of the rangers about how I was there with all this equipment to go hunting Dogman. And then after she told the ranger that, the feds showed up, and they were showed up in, I think it was 5 vehicles showed up within an hour or two of that joke, and they were watching us at the camp for a while, and they were driving around everywhere like they were looking for something. I don't know what they were doing, but the weird part is the other ranger that came back that was talking to my wife and her were talking. She said that she had no idea why the Rangers were there, and it was really unusual that they don't ever come down there. And she didn't know what was going on. It was kind of this weird awkwardness going on, but she didn't have like a ooh spooky awkward. It was just like somebody's in trouble or something. So it was kind of weird. And so I've been trying to get this information sent to Jeff, but every piece of equipment I have is malfunctioning and not functioning correctly. And so I had to do it this way. I had to actually spend 2 or 3 hours putting things on YouTube, uploading into my device. My OBS Studio wasn't working correctly, which is weird. My Microsoft Windows was failing. Like my phone won't transmit the images there. I was having problems with the trail cams getting them up in there. I mean, every piece of electronical equipment I have is like malfunctioning.
Now, in this video, you can see a set of eyes glowing, looking right at you by this tree in this like rock formation. But above that, off to the left-hand side, but if you're looking at the video to be your right-hand side, there is two kind of strange figures that almost blend in to the landscape. But if you watch the video, they move. The landscape adjusts, the camera is stationary, and they move. I don't know if the Dogman that is visible, you can see its eye shine, is watching these, or if these things are watching it. But something went on there that weekend. Federal rangers, park rangers who are never at that park, show up after Bo's wife says, hey, he's looking for Dogman. Park ranger that he said that, or his wife said that to, their face was like, huh? What do you mean? Little weirded out. then bam, Feddies come. Little Feddies. Bad stuff happens when the feds are around, my friends. Bad stuff. So, very interesting 8-minute video. I'm blown away. I mean, please watch it on your computer because you can see what I'm talking about. You just have to watch the landscape to catch it. So, with that, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the bonus. And once again, may the Great Spirit watch over us all. And may that Spirit guide us down that path that we call life.